Don't be shy, 'cause life won't bring you down too far.
With this quitter, we sparred 3 times. The first time, I thought everything good. He's a good world-class fighter. Because I like to spar with top levels. All my sparring I have been with good fighters because I want to improve myself, and I had respect till I meet him. He was like arrogant. He was late, but no problem. I didn't care because we will spar. We will not go for a coffee. And after our first sparring, I was beating him. I was beating him for 3 good rounds. And at the end of the third round, he started talking to me about Conor Ben. He said to me, "Conor Ben will beat you." After I was talking also to him, and we was keep going sparring. When we finished the fourth round, he wanted to stop the sparring. He said to his coach and to my coach, Don Charles, he said, "Florian is trying to bully me. I will stop the sparring. I will want to go home." I say, "Who is bullying you? You start talking first. You start making," because here the English fighters, all they like to talk when they spar. I don't used to it, and I start talking also to him. After this, he said to me, "Please hug me." He said, "We are friends." I say, "Okay." I hug him because I want to keep going the sparring, I wanted to. We finished the sparrings, everything good. He gave an interview. He said Florian is the toughest, the strongest fighter that I spar. He's very tough. If he fight with Conor Ben, and he was talking good, because he's like this. He doesn't know what he say. He doesn't have a character. He's like the girls, one time say like this, one time say like the other thing. And okay, he follow me, I follow him. We spar second time because I like the sparring. We spar for the second time. In the second time, everything was good, quiet, no talk at all, respect. We give hands after this. We make again one nice photo. We go home. The third sparring, it was this Monday. He came to the gym like always, and I give him my hand. I'm very in shape. I have been training very long I didn't stop at the virus, and I started sparring hard, I was beating him so bad. 3 rounds. It was my best 3 rounds that I have made with him till this sparring. I was beating him. She didn't throw a punch. Maybe she throw like this jab like he made, because he makes some jabs like this, like 10 jabs. He didn't make nothing else. And she was running. He was running across the ring. At the end of the third round, the bell rings, and she punched me. She punched me, I punched him back, and I dropped my hands to see what she will do. Maybe she will punch again, and she jabbed me. After she jabbed me, I punched him 3 or 4 times. I don't remember. I put him on his knees. I give him also some other punches, and he started bleeding. His coaches and my coaches come to separate me because he was down. He didn't make nothing, He was crying like a girl, like a pussy, because I hear now the interview, and I cannot believe how one guy, when you have him in front of you, he is like this, and when he's on the cameras, he changed complete his personality. After this, she was making a live video. "Look, Florian, what made me? He broke my nose. He knee me. I never knee him. Maybe my hands are fast, and he was thinking is a knee, And after this, he was making live video. "Florian broke my nose. Look, I have blood also on my mouth." I was keep going my training. We finished the sparring. Some people was at him, because they was afraid that maybe I go to make to him something, I was keeping going my training. After this, he deleted the video because I was screaming to him, "Hey, you coward, you coward. Why you stop? Oh, you coward." After this, she deleted the video, and I didn't make nothing. I didn't want to make a post. For me, is not something, we are fighters. It's not a dancing. Okay, I beat you. Don't worry, bro. We are not like something wow happened, We are getting punched every day in the face, She make it so big scam. She put like 100 videos. She called you. She called everyone to make interview, and he said, "Florian, knee me." And when I hear him, he say, Me and my team was 15 person, and she was telling to us, you are pussies and you are this. First of all, she disrespect my team, all the guys that was protecting him. You understand? First of all, because it was Don Charles, it was Coach G, it was like 15 person. Nobody was my personal friend. It was my team, and everyone was protecting him. And he's bad to say about them that they are pussies and nobody can touch him. Because in this gym, if we want him, 15 person with 3 guys, what we couldn't do? We couldn't do whatever we want, but they was protecting him. And he go home, he will start putting some live videos. Many guys ask me because he put a bad comment about Albanians. Albanians are car washers. Brother, listen, Albanians are not car washers. Everybody knows this. Ohara make big mistakes and made good that he delete this comment because he will have problem in the streets. You know, if Albanians see him in the street and read this comment, he will have big problem. But I write to all my message to all my fans. I don't want to have, because they will start writing also some racist comments, you know. Me, as an Albanian, I have also feel some racism before, and I don't like this. We are all, doesn't matter the skin, the color of our skin, you know. But I swear to God, Ohara is the biggest asshole, the biggest quitter, and the true personalities guy in all boxing that I have known. You can see him now, if you are one-on-one, to start crying, to start begging you, please, I'm sorry. And when he's behind you, he say, me, Florian, fuck Florian. He's that kind of guy. But UK fans, they are not stupid, have understand what kind of guy is Ohara. You can see him with George Taylor, what George Taylor make to him. And congratulations to George Taylor. I like this guy because he have heart, you know. Ohara was talking. When he was to the weight in, from this moment, I knew that George Taylor will win Ohara because he takes his heart, you know. He throw his hat. He make him like a girl. And in the ring, you see everyone what happened. This is Ohara. I hope a big promoter, of course, with a good money, can close this fight, you know. And I will show you what I can do to Ohara. Ohara is a quitter, you know. She can train all his life. When we will be in the ring together, she knows that to beat me, she must knock me out cold, because if I am awake, I will start hunting him till the end, and he knows that. That is my story, you know.
So I've heard obviously the two sides of the story now. You know, I'm not going to make a judgment. Obviously, one of you is fabricating. It's not my place to say who. But one thing he did say, which I want to clear up, is that you had to change your shirt because he did sort of not break your nose, but he punched you and your nose was bleeding so heavily that you had to change your shirt during the sparring.
How my nose look, brother? How my nose look? Hey, listen, Ohara can say whatever he wants. My nose never bleed. First of all, my nose is broken. Look how is my nose. How can bleed my nose? My nose, I've broke it before 10 years. How my nose can bleed so easy? You can see a boxer can understand one nose, one can bleed, because they are the tall noses that you get one punch. Brother, my nose doesn't get bleed easy, you know. Forget what Ohara says. When Ohara see me face to face, I hope she say all these things. But Ohara forget, I will be with him 1 week in the same hotel in our next fights, you know. And this is bad for Ohara. I told him, I told him, and he knows that. If it was other guy, I will find him and I will beat him. But Ohara is so a big pussy that if I find him, we fight in the street, I beat him, she can go to the police and say, Florian beat me. Because like this he is, you know, she talk, but when you confront him, she say, hey, don't touch me because I go to the police. This is Ohara, man. I heard also some other things that say, Florian, she makes so illegal things. Florian, oh my God, bro. One real man, she never talked like this. Me, we say I was the biggest criminal of the world. How you can talk like this shit when you are a real man, you know? Thanks God, I have dedicated my life to this sport. I don't give a shit what Ohara and this Ohara says. But when we see us, I hope in the ring, she will understand.
Well, if this fight does get made and you're in the same hotel, I can imagine you banging on his door at midnight trying to wake him up.
Oh, bro.
I want to just sort of get your comments on your opponent next. Obviously, it hasn't been announced, but we've heard that you're going to be in a tough fight. Ohara said he's going to offer himself potentially to spar your opponent. Just your thoughts on that as well, just to sort of help your opponent.
Bro, I don't care. Ohara make always the same thing. You know, when Josh Taylor was fighting with the other guy, the progress, how it was Regis progress, he was putting photos with this progress. Bro, I wish you good luck because he's this kind of pussy. I beat Ohara. She post photos with Conor Ben. She say Conor Ben is my guy. Conor Ben, you know, is this doesn't have a personality. You know what I should now? I should put photo of Josh Taylor and say, hey, Josh Taylor, congratulations, bro. This is not what the real man can do. And Ohara, I don't judge him for nothing else, but I judge him like his character. He's a pussy. He doesn't have a character. You know, she changed it like this. That's why he doesn't have a friends. I don't think who can have Ohara friends. Nobody. Who can be with Ohara friends?
I spoke to Lee Eaton actually, because obviously I'm in the MTK bubble with Lee, and he said that after the golden contract, let's say O'Hara wins and he potentially gets this £1 million deal with a big promoter, that a fight with you isn't something that would potentially materialise. So do you need O'Hara to lose to Tyrone McKenna if that fight's going to be made, if it's going to be more possible?
No, I will not want. I don't want him to lose, of course, because when I will beat him, I will take much more credit, you know, from this. But I don't think Ohara will fight with me. I tell you the truth. Ohara knows my mentality. Every sparring partner that I spar, they know my mentality in the ring. You know, they know it. You know, and they don't like the fact that I'm new and I give 100%. But they doesn't know I dedicate all my life is sporting. I don't do nothing else. I sleep, I train, I sleep, I train. You know, this is my life. I write also in the post, I didn't come to this sport to make friends. I don't want to make friends. I want to beat every single one that is on my division, you know? And that is also with Ohara. Ohara knows that cannot stop me inside of the ring. I can give my heart to win.
And just finally, I've spoken to Sam Jones as well, and he seems incredibly keen on this fight. Obviously, you get past your opponent. O'Hara does his job. Sam Jones is all for this fight. He seems incredibly keen to get it going.
Yes, yes, yes. I'm very happy. I hope Ohara. I tell them now. I want to fight him, and I can fight him. And tomorrow, you know, I hope Ohara decide to fight me, and perfect. We will give. I will make a big favor to all the UK fans that hate him, you know, and they want him to get to get beaten. I will beat him for all of them, you know.